Okay, so I'm going to read the style. Students of the Bible applaud the timeless devotional character of our historic Bible. Yet it is also universally understood that our language, like all living languages, has undergone profound changes since 1611. Subsequent revisions of the King James Bible have sought to keep abreast of changes in English speech. The present work is a further step toward this objective. Where obsolescence and other reading difficulties exist, present-day vocabulary, punctuation, and grammar have been carefully integrated. Words representing ancient objects such as chariot and phylactery have no modern substitutes and are therefore retained. A special feature of the New King James Version is its conformity to the thought flow of the 1611 Bible. The reader discovers that the sequence and selection of words, phrases, and clauses of the new edition, while much clearer, are so close to the traditional that there is remarkable ease in listening to the reading of either edition while following the other. In the discipline of translating biblical and other ancient languages, a standard method of transliteration, that is, the English spelling of untranslated words, such as names of persons and places, has never been commonly adopted. In keeping with the design of the present work, the King James spelling of untranslated word is retained, although made uniform throughout. For example, instead of the spelling Isaiah and Elijah in the Old Testament, Esaias and Elias in the New Testament, Isaiah and Elijah now appear in both Testaments. Excuse me, my dog is being annoying. Shut up! King James doctrinal and theological terms, for example, propitiation, justification, and sanctification, are genuinely familiar to English-speaking peoples. Such terms have been retained, except where the original language indicates need for a more precise translation. Readers of the Authorized Version will immediately be struck by the absence of several pronouns thee, thou, and ye are replaced by the simple you, while your and yours are substituted for thy and thine as applicable. Thee, thou, thy, and thine were once forms of address to express a special relationship to human as well as divine persons. These pronouns are no longer part of our language. However, reverence for God in the present work is preserved by capitalizing pronouns, including you, your, yours, which refer to Him. Additionally, capitalization of these pronouns benefit the reader by clearly distinguishing divine and human persons referred to in a passage. Without such capitalization, the distinction is often obscure, because the annexation of a pronoun is not always clear in the English translation. In addition to the pronoun usage of the 17th century, the F and S verb endings... Monica, Mama's reading, hang on. In addition to the pronoun usages of the 17th century, the F and S verb endings, so familiar in the earlier King James editions, are now obsolete. Unless the speaker is schooled in these verb endings, there is common difficulty in selecting a correct form used with a given subject of the verb vocal prayer. That is, should we use love, loveth, or lovest? Do, doeth, doest, or dost? Have, hath, or hast? Because these forms are obsolete, contemporary English usage has been substituted for the previous verb endings. In older editions of the King James Version, the frequency of the connective and far exceeded the limits of the present English usage. Also, biblical linguistics, agree that the Hebrew and Greek original words for this conjunction may commonly be translated otherwise, depending on the immediate context. Shut up! Therefore, instead of and, alternatives such as also, but, however, now, so then, and thus are accordingly rendered in the present edition when the original language permits. The real character of the Authorized Version does not reside in its archaic pronouns or verbs or other grammatical forms of the 17th century, but rather in the care by its scholars to impart the letter and spirit of the original text in a majestic and reverent style. And that is the end of that.